Kia ora team, it's a school holiday, so rustle up some petrol money. I might try get another cam up online for you. The in-depth analysis and our Q&A cams are on the website up because it's now righto. Got an incoming high pressure system sliding over the country for the weekend with a southwesterly flow. That same flow is going to brew up a nice southwest swell for both sides of the country. Bigger as usual for the west side, 2 meters in the South Island. Light winds on the coast there, but the waves may be a bit on the scruffy side with those southwesters out to sea. More like 3 meters for the North Island, south to southwest winds, so the exposed beaches are looking a bit rustic but looking interesting for the north facing points and reefs. Shorter period than that swell midweek, so don't get too frothy. Speaking of which, can we just admire the beauty of this thing? Happy days for those that chase that swell midweek. Northeast coast, flat as a bloody pancake. It's actually quite embarrassing, but looking out to the horizon, potentially multi-day swell mid next week. Stay tuned, fingers crossed. And that leaves us with the south and east coast. Plenty of swell and wind and good surf options down south in Catlins and Dunedin, 2 to 3 meters with westerly. So offshore on the east facing breaks down there most of the weekend. Because of the swell angle, as you move up the coast it gets smaller, maybe up to 1.5 meters in Banks, 1 meter plus or minus in Kaikoura, Palliser Coast, Wairarapa and Gizzy. But if you're sheltered from the south swell, for example Christchurch City Beaches, Hawke's Bay and there maybe Lower Bay, then you'll be struggling a bit, but you can always whip out your longboard. The other thing about that zone between say Timaru and Gizzy is that the wind is pretty swirly, so you'll have to pick the eyes out of it and stay glued to the forecasts. And don't forget, ours are updating 3 times a day now, plus we've got cams, videos and detailed analysis for your coast. goodsofnow.co.nz. Have a mint weekend team and an even better school holidays. I'm coming out of retirement and hitting the mountains.